Hi, I'm Ron Greenfield, creator of Aspects of Entertainment. Welcome. I launched this site having spent my entire career in the entertainment industry, beginning as a graphic designer and eventually becoming Vice President of Creative Services and Marketing at Spelling Entertainment in Los Angeles. Through it all, I have been blessed with many opportunities, both in the projects I got to work on as well as the professionals I got to work with. But as I look back on my life and career, in both the good and bad times, I learned that through it all, I have been blessed with what I call the 3 essential aspects or factors to succeed in this industry. The 3 P's: purpose, passion, and persistence. Sometimes I was very conscious of them, and sometimes not. But at whatever stage I was at in my life and career, it was these 3 motivators that always kept me moving forward, because every one of us, by our very nature, exists for advancement in whatever that happens to be. Increase in life, increase in expression, creative expression, in finances, to learn and be more and to do more. When we finally decide what to do in terms of a career, and for us in the entertainment industry, it is an exciting time, but it can also be frightening. For most of us, it is the first time we are stepping out into a big and unfamiliar world, leaving the safety net of our homes or school. Whatever our formal education happens to be, it provides a safe and encouraging environment in which to experiment and explore our creative instincts. It is the foundation, the knowledge and technique that will serve us throughout our careers. At the same time, it's very natural to feel excited, anxious, scared, nervous, or unsure. It's just part of being human. I felt these same emotions, and so have many others. The doubts, the questions, and the unsureness that are bound to arise. We are inundated with thoughts, questions, beliefs, ideas, opinions, and theories that consume us. How do we make sense of it all, and where do we begin? In preparing for this video, I found many tips. How to write a resume, put together a reel, how to network, what to wear to an interview, researching companies. These are all important, but there are many books and experts on the subject, and so I'm going to leave it to them. However, my purpose is to help you realize your potential. As creative individuals, whether you're a designer, a director, a writer, a game developer, a musician, an editor, an actor, actress, dancer, whatever it might be, it is to instill in you a grand vision for yourself, to take your talent, express it, share it, and bring something of value to an audience, because after all, they are the beneficiaries of your efforts. To begin with, I put together a list of questions, not comprehensive by any means, but which I'm sure at one time or another you might have asked yourself or have crossed your minds. Am I confident enough? Have I enough faith in my talents and abilities? Am I hesitant in reaching decisions where my career is concerned? Am I too easily influenced by the thoughts and opinions of others? Do I succumb to peer pressure? Do I want to be liked and approved of, or do I want recognition for producing outstanding work? Do I focus on the details and miss the larger picture? Am I open to furthering my knowledge, experimenting, and learning new ways of doing things? Do I just complete projects, or do I go the extra mile to make them as good as they can possibly be? What is my motivation in anything I do? Competitiveness, jealousy, resentfulness, excellence, quality, value, distinction? Do I procrastinate in any way? Do I get angry or resentful when things don't go according to plan? Am I grateful for the resources and mentors, for anyone who helps and guides me, teaching and furthering my career? Now, all of these are relevant and feel free to answer them. But the question I would ask that takes in and includes the others is, what is my purpose? Is it to make myself look good or create something of value that emotionally and creatively fulfills myself and ultimately will be of value to people? Is it purely to provide entertainment to people, which in itself is not a bad thing? Or is it providing an individual or audience with new insights that motivates and encourages them to explore new possibilities and opportunities for themselves? Purpose is the foundation in which to build a career in this industry on, or any career for that matter. It is not because someone said it would be good for you to do, or you're not sure what you want to do. It is very primal. It is something from the gut. It is something you feel because you have something to say and share it. Then it becomes a magnificent obligation to pursue. Some call it staying on track, and I wouldn't disagree. And I say that because there were certain periods in my life and career would I have been more serious about following through on my purpose. I wouldn't have been sidetracked, endured a lot of unnecessary disappointments, and would have taken advantage of opportunities when they were presented to me. As I often say, I encourage anyone to have a role model and seek out mentors. Those individuals who personify purpose with a clear goal in mind, backed by their passion for their craft and unwavering persistence in attaining it. I have had such people in my life, and then there are those who rise above the rest and have literally changed the face of entertainment, affecting generations while being true to themselves and to their vision. Two such people who immediately come to mind are J.K. Rowling and Marlon Brando. J.K. Rowling is an excellent example. She has had a tremendous impact on modern-day literature, encouraging a whole new generation to read. But her books have had a profound effect on almost every aspect of the entertainment industry. For I don't know how long, she was a single mother on welfare living in Scotland. Each day she would write, and eventually the Harry Potter books were born. I don't think there's a person in the universe who isn't aware of her incredible success. The books, the movies, the games, the theme park at Universal. Of course, there is her talent and incredible imagination. But her purpose, backed by her determination, brought her unprecedented recognition and financial success. Now take the entire body of work of Marlon Brando, because it speaks for itself. When he came on the scene in Tennessee Williams' A Streetcar Named Desire in the late 40s, everyone literally was blown out of the water because no one had ever seen anyone on stage project such raw sexuality with such a naturalistic approach to acting. He was one of the first to study under his teacher and mentor, Stella Adler, at the Actors Studio, herself a student of Russian theater director Konstantin Stanislavski. Brando, as one of her earliest students, took himself and his work very seriously, eventually revolutionizing acting as an art form, along with other actors of his generation, such as James Dean, Paul Newman, Joanne Woodward, and Shelley Winters. He brought authenticity to acting, a new style of speech and movement to acting, based on the characters he portrayed. He researched them in depth, and this was a technique new to American actors of his generation, but affected future generations, people like Robert De Niro, Johnny Depp, and Sean Penn. And in my opinion, such playwrights as John Osborne, William Inge, and Arthur Miller. He didn't follow the pack, he led the pack. Emulating those individuals, those role models at the top of their game is just plain common sense. They are the ones forging new paths. And with all things being equal, don't you think that you have it within you to do the same? Absolutely. It just takes harnessing your talents and abilities with unswerving purpose and determination. Who better than a role model to serve as a source of inspiration? And when you finally determine what you want to do and are clear as to your purpose in pursuing it, then all the right elements, the possibilities, opportunities, and directions to follow are going to start coming into play and showing up.